Part 2. So, as I was saying, not given the opportunity to make the movies that I want to make has pretty much put me in the bind that I'm in. I've had to make some real hard choices, and then joining the army and getting my hip messed up didn't really help my means of making a successful acting career happen. And I haven't given up. It's just that I keep hitting all kinds of obstacles, lots of obstacles. And it just seems to keep going from bad to worse every time I take a breath. It's like I have a deck of cards that God gave me, but in the 52 cards, for those who have played 52 pickup, I have 52 jokers in the deck. However, if you actually ever counted a pack of cards, it's actually 54 cards, and I have one ace and one deuce in that deck of cards of life. I know that sounds awful, but that's the only commonality that I have, or analogy that I can give you, so that you can understand just how bad my luck is. Yeah, you want to play 52 pickup? Yeah, you might as well go on and add those other two cards there. I have 54 pickups, and like I said, 52 of those motherfuckers are all fucking jokers. And you're probably thinking, your life can't be that bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it can. It's that bad and then some. And the problem is, it's really simple. Acting, drawing, kung fu, these things are my passion. I have a graphic novel written. I'm still looking for an online publisher. And I've handwritten this damn thing. So this thing's like huge. It's like 7 chapters or 9 chapters. It's called Love 13. And that's an acronym. So, when you're doing these things, it kind of puts you in a bind where, you you're on the cusp of giving up every day. You are. If you're an actor, you know this speech. You've told it to yourself 1,000 times in your head. What am I not doing right? And mine is simple. It's location and exposure, where everyone else seems to get lucky. And I just can't catch a break. I literally, no matter what I do, no matter where I go, I cannot catch a break. It's like the harder I try, the harder it gets for me, which is not cool. And everybody likes a challenge, but not when you have a challenge this big all the time. Every day it's a struggle, and you can't seem to get anywhere in life. And, at 43, I'm not getting any younger. Literally, I'm not getting any younger. So it's like that now or never moment. Now, I know that some actors aren't discovered until they're old, like Jessica Tandy, and she made, like, what, maybe 6 movies before she kicked the can? And then my hero, Bruce Lee, who really didn't get big till he, like, died. But he made 5 or 6 movies, and he even was a child actor, which people don't understand that he did some acting in China as a child. And then, when you think about it, you're like, well, why are the stars so why are the stars that we love and respect, you know, don't don't tend to make it until after death? And I don't want to be like my hero Bruce Lee. I don't want to be discovered after I'm dead. You guys fish through my internet site like, oh, he made like 7 or 8 movies. Why did he ever never get big? Why did he not come famous? Here's why. No one gives a damn. Simple as that. No one gives a damn. I have 13 followers on YouTube. You guys give a damn. And I thank you. I try to give you guys a thank you video at least once or twice a month. I don't know how many times I do it. I'm pretty sure you probably don't know how many times I do it. And if you care, thank you. And if you don't care, thank you for following me anyway. Thank you for giving me some grace in all of this journey, because this journey is really sucking ass some kind of bad. But I do have you guys to turn to, and I'm doing a lot of rants, and it's like, I don't want to do rants. I'll be honest with you. These rants here are keeping me alive. I don't want to keep doing rants. I know I keep pitching out Marvel superheroes and giving you guys information, and that's not getting me anywhere with Marvel, but it is. And some people who are doing these podcasts and Marvel things have no clue on what fucking superhero they even fucking talking about. Or better yet, they 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 have some clue, or maybe it's because somewhere between 1987 and 2000 they kept fucking up the Marvel universe and cluster fucking everything. So it's me who has old school information and they have new school information. So it might just be a failure to communicate on my behalf of not knowing what's been going on since I stopped reading comics in 2008 for the simple fact that they keep fucking up my X-Men and Spider-Man. How many more goddamn Clone Wars are you gonna put them through? See, you can't keep being so repetitive that you make the people who are your bread and butter not want to read you. I honestly, first let me thank Disney for buying Marvel. One second. Anyway, sorry for that delay. I had to get that out the way because it was important to me. So as I was saying, the whole thing is like a person's opportunity can make you or break you. This has broken me so many times. You have no idea how many times I've said, "What am I doing wrong? Maybe I ought to try voiceover acting."
Because I can do it. I know that I can do it. I am an actor, an entertainer. I should be able to.
Change my voice on command. I can be as soft as a daisy.
Or I can be as deep as necessary to be evil. It just depends on that paycheck, which I don't have. I would love to have a paycheck for being a decent actor. Not the greatest. I don't want an Emmy. I don't want a statue. I don't want a gold statue holding a fucking globe. I don't need that shit. What I need is to be working all the time, every time. I need a good acting coach to make sure that I don't fuck this up. You understand? Please tell me you understand. Please tell me you can hear everything I say in this strange and crazy voice. Sound like Froggy from the Little Rascals, because I used to admire Froggy from the Little Rascals. Hopefully, I did a raspy imitation of him, and it was a great one.
Or you can deal with my normal voice. But anyway, proving that you have acting chops is difficult. This business is cutthroat. Can only make independent films because, like I said, every casting call that I have ever been on has basically given me the finger. And I mean, some of them have given me the red hot poker right up the ass with no Vaseline. Just imagine a little bit of gasoline. Light them up, burn them up, flame on. Thank you, Ice Cube. I really love that song. But anyway, you know, it's not the easiest business to break into, but it's the easiest business to fade away from. And if I may quote the Highlander, Clancy Brown, it's better to burn out than to fade away. And a lot of us probably burn out. And some of us fade away. I haven't had a chance to shine, so it's not like it's really gonna matter if I burn out or if I fade away, because no one knows who the fuck I am. My 13 followers know. Thank you guys. But as far as the rest of the world, unless I'm famous and I don't know it, it's not gonna happen. I came up with this concept. Let's cater to children. Because if you cater to children and you do children stuff, like if you work for Disney or Nickelodeon, you'll never be broke. Which is basically true. There's just one problem. Disney and Nickelodeon are not knocking down the door of a man who cusses every time he opens up his mouth. So I've been working on my mouth game, and still to no avail. No one's giving me a job as a bad guy.
No one's giving me the job as the bad crab in A Little Mermaid or the bad fish.
They're really only hiring viable actors who have made their name and made their mark in doing so. But here's the thing on that, people. I can't make my name and my mark if no one will give me the opportunity. The difference between me and a working actor right here, right now, anywhere on the planet, you can name any one of those motherfucking guys that are working. You know, you can name anyone, any day of the week, and I can tell you, we all have to start somewhere. But here's the problem. You can go for audition after audition after audition, and no one's going to say yes. Now, I learned this from Chris O'Donnell before he was Robin. He said he struggled and struggled and struggled. And he finally got someone to say yes, and they gave him a chance. And then after he did Robin and stuff, and Batman and Robin with him and Val Kilmer, and Batman and Robin with him and George Clooney, both of them were great movies. No, I'm not knocking Chris O'Donnell. I love the show with him and LL Cool J. And each one of them, everybody has a story. You know, my story is going to be the longest story in history because, like I said, getting discovered is a bitch. And so, you know, I haven't been discovered, so I have YouTube. I do rants. Would I rather do rants? Hell no. I'd rather take this foot right here and just kicking the hell out of bad guys. And I had the moves. You know, I have great moves. You can check me out on Kung Fu Havoc #1. I have a lot of my Kung Fu videos up there. But it's like no one gives a damn. And now I can't really post them up on Facebook because I don't know how. But I can share them on Facebook with this thing, this app, whatever the hell you call that crap. And you know, I have been doing that with these rants and other things if I think that they could reach people. But like I said, Tyler Perry's not knocking down my door. No. Ellen DeGeneres is not knocking down my door. No one who's already famous is giving other people a chance, which brings me right back to how I'm going to finish this video with that motherfucking studio that's here in Petersburg. Sorry, gotta take this. Anyway, still struggling. Anyway, you know, when actors come up and tell you that the story of them struggling and shit is real, I kid you not. That shit is real. If you don't know someone in this business, if you don't have a snowball's chance of hell of getting into this business, because truth be told, either you can act or you can't, and it's really about your fan base and who likes you, and that's what keeps you paid. But a lot of people, when they meet their idol, they find out that their idols are dicks. Now, I don't really have an idol because Bruce Lee was my hero. And at one time, I did idolize Van Damme and I did idolize Seagal. And that was another reason why I had cut my first ponytail off because people kept calling me Steven Seagal. And about that time, I couldn't support Steven Seagal. And I still don't support Steven Seagal or Van Damme for the rumors of them allegedly beating their wives. Now, when your wife comes on public TV or Dateline or whatever and says, yes, I was a victim of abuse and my husband is Steven Seagal, and like him, she's an actress, you know, you kind of got to put some credibility to it. You know, it's not just some relevance so that we can get relevancy to stay hot in Hollywood. And I tell you this because if you think about it, remember all his movies used to be first run theater and now all his movies are straight to video. Enough said. Where me, I would be happy just being straight to video, like my idol Cynthia Rothrock. Yeah, I said it. I have a female idol, Cynthia Rothrock. She's a badass, and she's never reached that major pinnacle where she's in a big screen Hollywood movie, but she's working and she does things. And if she's available to give me a job, I'm more than willing to work. Just fly me out, put me in a hotel, let's film, and then send my ass back. I'm good to go. Anyhow, you know, as I close out, you know, it really does suck that, you know, you have studios here in your state and yet no one's really trying to make movies. And so these independent films is like my only shot because I can't get work as an actor for anybody or anything else because no one writes stories that I can fit into. There are no multicultural heroes, so I made one. There are no all black superhero team. So I made one. Of course, somebody stole all the shit I have, and it's up here. It's not great, but it's up here. So if you can get past the lack of special effects and everything, the Guardians of the Earth is here, and it's there. You know, and it's not what I had back in 2008 and 9 when I finished it, before my relationship with her went to hell in a handbasket, you know, but it's done. And I did keep my word. I did dedicate it to her because I said that I would. And it was like the best shit that I ever shot. And then I gave it to a guy who was supposed to put special effects in it. He got mugged. So somewhere in Alabama, my real original movie is there. But I can't keep crying about it. I can't keep dwelling on it. I have to move forward and try to make another one. But a whole different movie, a different concept. Something that's going to be more spectacular. And I've been working on things right up until I got hurt in the army. You know, I had plans, mad plans. And you can have mad plans. But bringing your plans to fruition always tends to be a rocky start in this business. So, in closing, I'm James Williams Jr., and for all the people who I've offended, I am sorry. For all my followers on YouTube, I thank you. And for people like Tyler Perry and people who aren't knocking down my door, yo, I'm here. I'm ready. I've been ready for the last 16 years. I have not been given the opportunities needed. And there, like I said, there is a studio here in Virginia with the promise of Hollywood East. That when Hollywood, we're going to give you the fucking finger and not make kung fu movies or science fiction movies or anything that you would like to do so that you can't fuck this up a chance. So here's my thing on that before I go. I know the type of movies that I can make and not fuck up. I can make a kung fu movie and I won't fuck that up. I don't even have to be the star. I can be the motivation for the star. But you know, I can make the movie if I was given the chance to. Which seems to be a problem here because for some reason they don't want to make movies. You're in the business of making movies. Make them. They don't always have to be the same. And not every movie is going to be a 4-star jam. There are some movies that if you got 1 star, you did something. And there are some movies where you might get a half a star, which means you're borderline that Razzie thing. You might not even get any stars. And I'm cool with getting a Razzie because it means that someone saw my films. And I'm okay with that. Honestly, truly to God, I am okay with that. Because someone noticed me even if the movie fucking sucked. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I promise to come back to you again sometime later tonight. At this time right now, it is almost 11 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to get off and go do what I need to do for my day. And you guys will see me again. And by the way, next year, maybe I'll be Captain America instead of Major Victory. But I got to go buy the whole hood cover so it can cover up my head. You know. And I'll probably need to buy a new shield. So until the next time, I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc 2. Unless, and you're listening out there, costume stomp companies, unless you guys can make me the actual black Vance Astro suit or the red and black U.S. agent suit, then I guess I'll be Captain America next year with really long hair. Or, or I may be Warpath if my hair's long enough. I'm not going to be tall enough. I'm not going to be solid enough to be John or James Proudstar, but I'm down for it. This is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. BCNU.